Yeah! I've landed in the Collector's Museum. Maybe the Infinity Stones are around here somewhere. Let's go look. Okay, what's this? Garbage. Yep, that's garbage. OMG. A flush factory toilet? It's what I've always dreamed of. Wow, that's a weird looking rock. Hey, wait a minute. You're not a rock. You're Groot.
I am Groot.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I am Groot.
Huh? What's that? You want the people to subscribe to NewScapeGames? Wow, that sounds like a great idea.
I am Groot.
Perfect. I am Groot too. I have always been Groot. Groot and I are played by the same voice actor.
I am Groot.
Yes! Take it away, Katie!
As Season 4 continues to unveil more locations throughout the map, it tells a story of how Marvel characters are entering the Fortnite universe in hopes to stop Galactus, an evil villain known for destroying and feeding off of planets. Epic Games has been known to tell stories by dropping subtle hints throughout the map, having players do missions, and then finishing off the season with a huge event. Today, we'll be going over the story we know so far about Season 4 and speculating what will come next. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click that bell so you never miss a video, and leave a comment about what you want us to cover next. Also, don't forget to use code NewScapePro in the item shop. This is NewScapeGames, your source for Fortnite news, leaks, and theories. So before we dive into Season 4, we must recall the event that occurred at the end of the third season. When players traveled to Craggy Cliffs, they would discover a crashed spaceship nearby. This spaceship is said to belong to the astronauts Dio and Siona. Players were able to assist them by finding parts scattered throughout the island to rebuild their ship. Once the spaceship takes off, rifts begin to appear around the area, something we haven't seen since Chapter 1. From what we know about rifts is that they're able to link different universes together, and it is theorized that the spaceship utilized a giant rift to go back home. It was this rift in particular that caused Galactus to find Fortnite Island. We find this out at the end of the 10-page comic that was released at the end of Season 3. It details the crossover between Marvel and Fortnite. It begins with legendary fighter Thor, the god of thunder. All seems well until suddenly, Galactus, the devourer of worlds, arrives beaten and in desperate need of help. It's revealed that Galactus has just come from a battle with Black Winter, a cosmic entity that rather than devouring planets like Galactus, it consumes entire universes. Galactus is the only survivor of his home universe, and requests for the assistance of Thor in defeating Black Winter. Thor agrees to aid him, and the two set out to find planets for Galactus to consume so he can become stronger. Don't worry though, no one was harmed during the eating of these planets, as Thor made sure to move all the inhabitants up to Asgard. Through their journey, they see the rift left by Dio and Siona across space, and Galactus becomes infatuated with it, believing if he were to feed on its power, he'll become unstoppable. Thor deems it his mission to warn the people of this planet of what is to come. That's when he sets foot on Apollo, the main island Chapter 2 revolves in. There he discovers some of the inhabitants of the island and combat ensues. During this quarrel, Thor shouts how this island is draining his memories and he forgets who he is. After an eternal struggle, he manages to regain his memories long enough to have his Raven send out a message to the warrior Sif, the daughter of Asgard. She's able to retrieve some of Earth's greatest warriors to assist Thor. It is revealed they too have forgotten their memories, and just as they are about to engage in a fight, Thor halts them, warning them of Galactus approaching, and thus their goal is set by Thor.
We will explore this land, regain our powers, and reclaim our memories. Join us. Together, we will defeat Galactus and save all reality!
So why do Thor and all these other characters forget their memories? And also, why didn't Bright Bomber or any of the other Fortnite regulars respond to Thor? To answer these questions, we have to jump back into Season X. You may recall a certain character known as the Visitor. He, along with the Scientist and Paradigm, are part of the group known as the Seven, an extraterrestrial organization whose intentions aren't fully known. We're discussing the Visitor because back in Season X, there were secret audio logs scattered throughout the old Fortnite island, and one of them mentions this.
When I hear this again, Will it help me remember? Or once looped, will I be just as muted as the others?
This very ominous line reveals how everyone in the island is looped, and thus muted, unable to talk, only fight amongst each other until only one stands on top. There's been multiple theories that the Fortnite Battle Royale Island is actually a simulation, and at the end of Chapter 2 Season 2, this theory was only proven even more. Players who participate in the Doomsday event were teleported to an unknown office. There we hear a man discussing how something is reacting very wrong and how it's connected to the loop. This man appears to resemble Jonesy, but goes by the name of John Jones, and has top secret files of characters from within the game. We'll be covering more of the overall Fortnite story in another video, but let's get back to talking about Season 4. So while everyone's busy trying to stop Galactus, the Silver Surfer, who serves as Galactus' herald, has entered the island to warn everyone of the impending doom. Speaking of which, Dr. Doom has made himself comfortable over at Pleasant Park, going back to his old ways of being a villain and even recruiting his own henchmen to stop anyone who undermines him. Hopefully he'll be able to regain his memories back in order to save the Fortnite universe. Meanwhile, Wolverine has gone missing, though he's been causing trouble over at Weeping Woods based on the claw marks found around the area. We'll be seeing him within the coming weeks. Tony Stark has formed a makeshift lab in a deserted barn and has even placed beacons surrounding Frenzy Farm. For what, you may ask? Well, looking at his whiteboard, it looks like he's working with wormholes, similar to how the Visitor was placing beacons all around the map in Season X. From what we know about beacons based on the previous seasons of Fortnite, is that they seem to utilize Zero Point, which is a source of energy capable of linking all the universes together. It's what caused the crossover between Fortnite and Borderlands in the past, or what caused Drift to go from the real world into the Battle Royale Island itself. These rifts are wormholes between dimensions and universes. They're combined through what is known as the Nexus. It is what Galactus is after. He wants to obtain the power hidden within the Nexus and obtain the Zero Point energy, similar to how the monster and the robot both fought over its power back in Season 9. That's why the whole theme of this season is called the Nexus War. It is a battle to not just save the island of Fortnite, but to save the fabric of time from Galactus. And looks like we're going to be needing more than just these fighters. Thankfully though, we'll be seeing more heroes along the way. At least that's what we're hoping for based on all the weekly changes that have been happening throughout the map. There's a Trask Industries truck which we believe contains a dangerous mutant hidden inside it, and it's only a matter of time before it escapes. There's also the Ant Manor and Black Panther monument, so we hope to see skins of them soon as well. Speaking of changes throughout the island, the Collector's Museum just arrived. It contains artifacts from the previous seasons, but sadly no Infinity Stones. It's been leaked the Authority will change into Stark's lab, and within the lab, we'll be able to discover Stark Industries' chest and its very own customized whiplash. The beacons also seem to be incredibly active, so expect some big changes happening very soon. We're hoping for it to be a section of New York and the Avengers Tower itself. Anyways, that about wraps up what we know so far about Season 4 Fortnite. What's your opinion of the season? Leave a comment down below voicing your opinion, and also don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button to be notified of the latest Fortnite news, leaks, and theories. Thanks for watching!